Hi there, my name is Yiping Hu, and today I'm going to present bedding plan markings, flutes, obstacle scour, grooves, prod, skip, and bounce marks. So for scour marks, there are two types of scour marks. First one is flute marks, which is formed in cohesive sediment and by a current eddy created behind some obstacle or by chance eddy scour. Second one, obstacle scour, is formed by erosion, which flowing around an obstacle, and I'll explain more of these two scale marks in detail next page. And also, based on my study, flute marks should be a variety of obstacle scale. So for flute marks should look like a comet shape and pretty much a spherical nose forming the head and taper tail. So if you imagine the flow come from this direction and there's an obstacle here, so therefore a spherical shape will form here, but the imprints are generally shallow and they are parallel to the flow. So it is a good it is an excellent indicator of flow direction. And additionally, as you can see this figure, obstacle scour has similar process with flute marks. Based on this behavior, I would say the depositional environment is alluvial plains such as river. Obstacle scour, as I've explained last page, obstacle scour and flute marks have a similar generation process, so the shape and depositional environment should be similar. Grooves cast. It is formed by tools which are carried by the current that intermittently or continuously making contact with the bottom and are dragged along. And therefore we can imagine that the imprints will be smooth and straight group shapes, and it is also an excellent indicator of flow direction. So based on this behavior, we can say it is a alluvial fan or alluvial plains depositional environment. Prod, skip, and bounce marks. Prod marks is formed by the tool which approaches the sediment surface at a high angle and then lift up with it and away by current, and therefore it might has a relatively deeper and a smaller imprint. For skip marks, the two are carried by the down current at a alternating movement, hitting the sediment surface at a nearly regular intervals. Bounce marks. The tool approaches the sediment surface at a low angle and intermittently bounce back into the cement, and therefore it might has a shallower but a relatively larger interval of the imprint. So I would say it is a alluvial plains depositional environment. Thank you.